Okay, so ladies and gentlemen of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, today I'm gonna do a reaction for Deadpool and Wolverine. A new trailer is literally just released 16 minutes ago as of when I'm filming right this second, but knowing my luck, this is probably going to be one of the last reactions uploaded to YouTube. Really excited for this. The first teaser that we got barely featured Wolverine. It was a teaser after all, but now, you know, I think a lot of us are expecting a lot more Wolverine. I am wanting to see some cowl action in this. I mean, I know we've seen lots of promo art leak out there, but, you know, is it nanotech? God, please don't let it be nanotech, or is it going to be just something that comes out of somewhere? I don't know. At the end of this reaction, I'm gonna just give my first thoughts and impressions of everything we see, have a little bit of a nerd out. I would love for you guys to get involved in the comment section for that part of the video as well, and just let me know your favorite part of what we're about to watch together. Oh wow.
I told you.
There he
you're
is.
Not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. Now get the fuck out of my bar.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave.
It never gets old.
Hi, Peanut. I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Okay.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
Look, lady.
All right, well, I'm sort of on the tick-tick, so upsy daisy. Here we go.
Oh, you don't want to do that. Wait, what?
Whiskey dick of the claws.
Oh.
It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want this.
Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead, I suggest you reconsider.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I wonder what's got Logan in this position at this point. Okay. That
I'm
was
about to lose everything that I've ever cared about.
yeah.
Not my fucking problem.
Is that what you said when your world went to
Okay.
shit?
Okay. His world went to shit.
again.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Oh, okay, intriguing. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh my god, that would have oh god.
Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait
That-
for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself.
I can't get over the claws in the balls, if you know what I mean. Jeez Louise puppet cheese. Oh god. Oh god, copyright music. Oh god, I might be cutting this. Okay.
You do.
Saving worlds.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
Alright.
You were
Madonna.
an X-Man. You
Yeah.
were the X-Man.
Oh god. Yeah, this is different.
Soaking wet right now.
This is definitely getting claimed. Oh, okay, yeah. Nice.
Boys are so silly.
Nice. Ah,
This is what
alive.
I'm talking about.
Is that Ant-Man?
Big slow motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die?
Oh.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Wait, what? Are they jumping into a freaking portal there? Were they? Wait, what?
Want to do some cocaine?
Hey, cocaine is the one thing that Feige said is off limits.
What about Bolivian marching
They
powder?
know all the slang terms. They have a list.
Even snowboarding?
Even disco dust.
White girl interrupted?
Even forest bump.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Forest bump.
I can't.
Oh man, that was good. That was a good trailer. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So obviously, if you were listening to what I said at the beginning, where was the cow? I thought we would get a bit of cow action there, but we didn't get. It's like they're afraid to hide to show the cow. It was great seeing Hugh Jackman, obviously, actually doing his thing in the trailer. I'm very intrigued as to the backstory behind this Wolverine. They teased that this is the Wolverine who let down his whole world. But I do like how, obviously, at the beginning, instantly you have Logan at the bar. I mean, it's a pretty typical place for him to be. A lot of comedy right out the gate, clearly. You know, the claws slowly coming out. The smile at the end of the barrel of the gun saying, "Wait for the flash." I think this is already going to be probably their first fight in that bar. Things are going to get pretty hectic. Guys, let me know if you have any theories as to why, as Deadpool said, is that what you said when your world went to shit? And we also got that little flash, it looks like a flashback, at least, with Logan just kind of dropping to his knees there in that field. So maybe, I mean, I have to assume we're going to get into a bit of the backstory of this Wolverine, and probably his call to action with Deadpool here, even though he's going to be a bit reluctant at first. And they're, as evidently shown in the trailer, got to fight each other. They're ultimately going to probably band up together with maybe maybe a bit of a redemptive arc, if you will, for him having a chance to, do what he didn't do before. And after all, Wade is very scared of losing everything he ever cared about. We know the TVA is involved in this, and obviously a lot of people are really thinking, what are the repercussions of this movie going to be on the multiversal side? I mean, for crying out loud, now I'm thinking about the portal at the end of the trailer now. It looks like they're literally jumping through an interdimensional portal, so I'm now thinking, okay, so who is the character who actually cast that interdimensional portal, and where is it leading? Is it leading possibly out of the void? Because I think you can spot the freaking cloud of Eliath at the end there, so I'm not sure if, because as we know, there are people in the void as well. Maybe there is, as Tony would say, one of the wizards there. Possibly, it would be pretty cool if it was a surprise character. I mean, knowing this movie, there's going to be a lot of surprise characters. Now, one of those that we saw in the first teaser looked to be Cassandra Nova, which is obviously Charles Xavier's sister, and there's quite a bit of action that we get a glimpse of in this trailer between her and Wolverine, and it looks like I think she has a base in the void, of which we can see inside that giant Ant-Man's head, giant man, I suppose, which is kind of, I suppose, fitting also for Cassandra Nova, having her base inside the actual brain of another being. Not that the brain is there anymore, because there's a lot of skulls in this area, and you can see the teeth there. But yeah, I suppose Giant Man washed up in the void at some point in the past. I mean, there's probably going to be God knows how many Easter eggs in this movie. And as for other characters, just like what we saw in the first teaser as well, outside of the remnants of, I guess you could say, Giant Man, you see all of these characters standing. I think we see a few former characters, one being Azazel there, and some long claws, I think, from Lady Deathstrike. I can't really tell if they're the same actors from the previous iterations, but if characters like this are popping up again, it makes you think of the rumors of other certain X-Men characters that will probably be cameoing or having smaller supportive roles in this film. Now, one thing I want to say about the Wolverine suit is, granted that we haven't got any cowl action here, more on that in a second, it does look like the suit undergoes a change, probably because of battle-worn damage, maybe from Deadpool himself, but you have Wolverine going from sleeves to then a classical kind of X-Men Wolverine sleeveless look. But yeah, I'm going to bring it up again. I am intrigued about the cowl, because the fact that you don't really see it like on the back like a hoodie, it makes you think, okay, so unless it's like a separate kind of helmet, if you will, that he puts on, it then makes you kind of think, does it just nanotech onto him? I hope not, because, look, I don't want to say nanotech's the worst thing ever. I think people have just got a bit fatigued by it, because there was this period in movies where it just felt like nanotech was just becoming the new thing. Sometimes actors, like in Thor Love and Thunder, they actually wouldn't even wear the helmet. It would just kind of be CGI'd onto them, like Jane and Thor in Thor Love and Thunder. So I think fans just want to see a really decent version rather than that of something CGI'd onto Hugh Jackman's head. But even if that was the case, for example, I'm sure they still would actually use a physical Wolverine cowl. It's just there would be certain shots that they would put in sequences where it's CGI'd on. But as of right now, we don't really know the true answer to that. Maybe it is a part of that bit on the back there. Lots of people were saying that those are the ears from the very back of his suit where it kind of strikes down. But I kind of think that's maybe a part of the design, but maybe again, it is some kind of technological implementation. But again, that would be nanotechy. But either way, Hugh Jackman looks freaking badass. And speaking of badass, the action looks very entertaining. This is something that I don't know if I want to say I'm concerned about. I think the right word would be apprehensive. Now, I'm not trying to party poop here, because I think through and through, coming out of this film, I will be very entertained. It's kind of like No Way Home, right? Or Multiverse of Madness. There's lots of entertaining parts to the movie, or movies, if you will. But a lot of that entertainment comes from what fans really want to see. Things like fan service, the nostalgia there, and having a modern, iteration of something like that come to fruition is great. Again, please don't misconstrue what I'm saying here. I'm not saying it won't be fun. I'm just saying that I hope the movie is well-rounded in every other way, if you know what I mean, from its writing to its pacing, on top of what I'm sure all of us are going to love by default, what this movie is even about, right? With just, you know, the crazy Deadpool stuff, Deadpool in of himself, the flavor of movie that is, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, X-Men cameos, you name it, and God knows what else they've got up their sleeves. Because I just want to remind everyone that, like, yes, all of that stuff is like an instant ticket sale probably for most people, but you do need to also do well in other areas, and I'm hoping that it will. And what I obviously can take out of this trailer is that it's definitely giving me those vibes. Obviously, trailers are meant to sell the freaking product, but, you know, I'm not gonna lie, it is selling it to me, because I love the fact that we're getting an iteration of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine in the way that all of us fans have kind of really wanted to see him. Mix that in with just another Deadpool movie, and everyone knows what Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool's movies are like, and mix that in with MCU canon now and the repercussions this could have. It does look like it's going to be a thing that is going to satisfy MCU fans, but even potentially well beyond that. This movie could do just insanely well in the box office. I think that isn't exactly a genius guess. But it looks to be, unless, and they probably are, hiding much larger plot points to that of the film, but there's a lot going on with Cassandra Nova here, with Deadpool and Wolverine going in there and basically slaughtering everyone they see. But even though Cassandra Nova makes pretty easy work with that of Logan at this particular scene. But guys, I'm really, really liking what I see. I think it's going to be an absolute blast of a time. If the movie reflects what we're seeing in the trailers, then I can't do anything but give it a double thumbs up here. I'm really hyped, so let me know what you thought about the trailers. Let me know what you thought of my reaction, my thoughts on it. Let me know your own reaction down in the comments below. Give this video a like if you got this far. I just wanted to chuck out a bit of a reaction for you guys. Consider subscribing for more videos like this. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you people of the MCU in the next video. Goodbye.